I was in such a rush to get out of the house, but I needed to make lunch for my husband and I made him grilled fish and some veg. Oh, just follow this recipe. Follow this recipe. So the first thing I did was to prep my veg. Sincerely, this was such an impromptu meals, like many of the meals I make. So I make sure I have, lots of ingredients that I need on hand. So you can see this cabbage. Looks like it's been through a lot, but it's still good, it's still fresh. So I just took out some of the brown bits and I went ahead to use it. I used whatever I had on hand, whatever vegetables were in my vegetable drawer in the fridge. So I cut up my cabbage in, medium strips, so to speak. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the same with my carrots and my green pepper. That carrot, that carrot looks like it's been through a lot, as you can see. But I just needed it for the color. It was going to cook down anyway since I wasn't eating it fresh, so it was still going to soften up anyway. So that was fine. It wasn't bad or anything. It was just perfect. I just needed it for the color and for sort of variety in the veg and just to use up what I had anyway. So yeah, I go ahead and cut up the green pepper. Adiola, have you finished what I gave you? If you come and ask me. So I oiled my pan and I'm going to go ahead and just place all the cut up vegetables at the bottom of the pan and the fish is going to go on top. I didn't have any onions, so I used literally what I had. So I'm going to go ahead and season this first. So why I put this at bottom of the pan is because the sauce, the juices from the fish as it grills will, sip down into the veg and also flavor it even more. So I went in with black pepper, my complete seasoning mix, bouillon powder, and a little salt. So I'm seasoning in layers so that everything has flavor, but I'm not over seasoning. I'm seasoning just lightly because I like to taste the actual food and not just seasoning. Like I don't want veg to taste like meat because I use too much bouillon. So just a little to flavor it. So that's my fish. I'm using tilapia fish, so gonna go ahead and season that as well. Black pepper, salt, bouillon cube, complete seasoning, some cayenne pepper. I'm gonna season both sides and the inside of the fish as well. And I'm wearing gloves because I didn't want my fingers to smell like raw fish. So yeah, just go ahead and do that. Seasoning in layers lightly helps flavor, everything properly. So if you notice, the hand that is touching the seasonings was not touching the fish. So one hand was to get the fish and rub the seasonings in, and the other hand was to grab the seasoning and apply it so that I'm not using fishy gloved hands to touch like my seasoning. Oh, ew. So I go ahead and add some lemon slices in the innards of the fish and I take off the glove that was touching the fish because now I'm going to apply this pepper sauce. I always have this on hand. I say it all the time. I use it for different things as a dip, as a side for fried yam, whatever. So I apply this all over the fish and I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes for everything to come together. And then I added some herbs de Provence. This seasoning mix from France. It's just herbs and it goes into the oven for about 20 minutes on 200 degrees centigrade and it was done. Hey god, you guys, this thing was so yum. It was so yum. The veg underneath it cooked so nicely. You can see some of the edges are caramelized. I have to make this again. My husband loved it so much. I took a bite, of course, before I headed out. Like I said, I was in a rush to go somewhere. I promise you, if you can just do it like this, you will not spend on any grilled fish outside except you just don't have the time. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and I'll catch you later. Bye.